How are you? Number one notary educator. How's it going? Let me cut that off. Sorry. I am wrapping up my day. Thought I would go live and tell you about it and answer any questions you may have about your business. See what's going on in these notary streets. Today we had lunch with a family member, so they got a chance to kind of see what we do. Most people kind of know what we do. We've been doing it for such a long time. But for those of you who are brand new here, I'm Kimmi. I educate notaries nationwide on how to have a productive, profitable business. But we all know that if you do not know how to notarize, you have no business doing business. Okay, you heard it here first. So that's what my whole objective is to teach you how to properly notarize documents, because I already know that's the foundation of a great business. It's not just about the marketing. Marketing will come. I teach you how to do that. But I already know, if, like I said, you got to get the foundation. What's up, Ingrid? You got the memo today, huh? She says, hi, Miss Kim Free. Hey there, what's up? So yeah, we are today wrapping up, and I had an apostille. For those of you who do not know, an apostille is a document leaving the United States, going to another country. So I just wrapped it up. So sometimes when you guys hear us say that we charge $300, $400, $500 for an apostille, that's real money. It is. And most YouTubers, when they tell you that, if they're actually doing them, they are making that kind of money. So that's the only thing that, I won't say the only thing, but I'll tell you they're being very truthful when they talk about the money you can make as an apostille agent, facilitator, whatever word you want to put in there, okay? So I have one today. Actually, I had two for the same client going to Nicaragua. Next week, I will be ordering some of your products. Oh, cool. Very good. Thank you. You're going to enjoy it. You can use coupon code Friday. Everybody that is listening to this, coupon code is Friday, 70% off. Coupon code again is Friday, 70% off. Jeffrey is with me, so I'm gonna let y'all say hi. He didn't know I was going live. I didn't have time to tell him. Is that Coke?
Hey, how y'all? Hey, folks.
Is that Coca-Cola?
Oh, it's Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper. I'm not on you yet. Hold on. I'm scared to do my first notarization. Hi, Joycelyn. What state are you in? I'll let you talk in a minute, Jeffrey. What state are you in, Joycelyn? And don't be scared if you've never had any training or don't feel it was sufficient, because most of the times people get their commissions from their state and they don't. I knew my signal was kind of bad in my area, y'all. You can coupon code Friday for 70% off. It's going to be around for a couple of weeks, okay? So if you catch that, you catch it. I don't have a hard stop on that. Friday, though. So it is on this week for sure, next week, because we're supposed to roll out next week. Okay, coupon code Friday for 70% off the courses, right? The self-paced courses, anything you want, okay? So anyway, back to Joycelyn. So Joycelyn, I know it froze, honey. I'm sorry. I'm in a bad area, but hopefully it'll be better. So like I was saying, do you feel comfortable? Have you had any training, Joycelyn? Have you had any training? Because that'll be the first thing I want you to start at. And not just, I've been watching YouTube. I mean a deep dive. If not, check out Notarize Like a Pro from my line, my notary training. And it will definitely help you get started. And then from there, watch this card. I don't know if you want to do estate packages or what your overall plan is. But in our notary mentorship program, we got you covered from A to Z. These roads are crazy. Anybody from up north? So y'all know I live in Georgia, right? I teach nationwide, but I live in Georgia. And the roads here, a couple of these streets are becoming like they are up north. Let me let y'all say hi to Jeffrey. Okay, babe.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all this Friday afternoon.
All right. So he's with me. And we just finished up, like I said, a couple of apostilles, just the orientation. Yeah, Joycelyn, check out Notarize Like a Pro, honey, before you go out there, because we got, it's going to be a blessing for y'all too, because she shared how not knowing how to properly notarize documents cost her thousands of dollars. When I say, when people say, well, Kimmi, I can't afford training. You cannot afford not to take training if you want to have a successful business. And that's just real talk. you cannot afford not to. So in her case, she said it cost her thousands because she was out here notarizing incorrectly. Oh no, I froze up. What part did you miss, Joycelyn? I probably was telling you the importance of knowing how to properly notarize, and I would recommend Notarize like a pro. I was in a bad area, so okay. So are you clear, Joycelyn, on what you need to do? Notarize like a pro to start. And I really would recommend you get the book for Virginia so you can get an overall knowledge of what you can do as far as the notary space is concerned, how to start your notary business in the state of Virginia. Every state has their own book that I wrote. So that's really what I would recommend. But if you don't think you need that and you can kind of figure it out, go for it. But what I usually tell people, the steps by step I wrote for your state, start your right. And then the next thing would be to get Notarized like a pro. All right, if you're going to buy them separately or just join mentorship. Okay, our mentorship program, a lot of people don't know this, but it also comes with, it's included 7 days a week access to our community. So within the community, I'm answering questions. Your fellow notaries are helping you. Many of them have been with us for a long time, so they are experts now too, and I'm so proud of our community. So you always see a lot of them on here. So they are also answering questions, and people are Googling and researching and helping each other out. So I'm really loving the way our community is going and the progress. Tonight we got people doing their first power of attorney. Somebody joined yesterday that was on the live with me, and she has her first power of attorney tonight, and I'm so proud of her. I just finished 2 apostilles, like I was saying earlier, for Nicaragua. Somebody told me earlier in the chat that they want, the NNA book, the primer, is not the book I'm referring to. My book is called Start Your Notary Business in the State of, so in the state of Virginia, in the state of Florida, in the state of Michigan, wherever you're located. Every state has their own book. Jeff, you want to add anything about the apostille today? Anything come to mind? Only thing we had to do a lot of traveling, and traffic was bad. We're at a light.
The only thing is pick the time when you, depending on where you live at. So you want
a little louder.
You want your driving, or if you're going back and forth to the office to get an apostille, you want it to be worth your time. The least amount of time that you spend is the best. The time that we wind up going, because we had some other things to do beforehand, we went. By the time we got to the office and trying to make it back on the side of town, the traffic was horrible. So just plan all that, because you want to make your blows count. You want to get the most out of it, for the least amount of time. So just as a tip, plan that out, especially for apostilles or anything for that matter. Yeah.
Jeff Nunnally, the man is dropping gems, y'all, because that was a good one. So to put that in Kimmi's speech, and he was really clear, but typically for us to go down to the apostille office is only 30 minutes. Today it took us an hour going, and then almost 2 hours coming back because it was an accident. Friday afternoon, school zones, Metro Atlanta. So typically we don't do that. We usually, like Jeff says, we go in the morning. But this particular job, it was what it was. My client was traveling. They lived here in Georgia. They moved to North Carolina. They needed some documents apostilled here in Georgia. They drove up for the day to give me the documents to get everything completed. She had to get some school transcripts, and also she needed 2 travel consents notarized. So I ended up doing 2 apostilles and 4 notarizations for her. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. So unfortunately, like Jeff said, we got caught in traffic. Now we typically try to plan that a little better. We go first thing in the morning, and then we try to wrap it up. We try to be done with most appointments that have to be done in Atlanta by 2 o'clock, because after 2 you could really forget about it. Let's see these comments here. Let's see. Angela, hello. Angela says she made it to a live. Yes. Okay, so you good, Joycelyn? So I want you to be ready for your appointment. I don't want you to go out there and not know what you're doing. Okay. Congratulations on your first appointment too. And don't be scared. The main reason people are scared, I talked about this yesterday, is a lack of training typically. And I don't mean just no back training. I mean, we get in the mud with you. That's why I always say the way we teach and what we do is slower. It's not sexy. We ain't flashing money, because I already know you ain't gonna get no money if you don't know how to notarize. Okay, let's just be clear. So I've never wavered on that. I've been saying the same thing for 5 years. It's true. It's true. You're not gonna make no money if you don't know how to notarize. So you got to know how to notarize. He got his turn signal on, baby. Watch him. These people have been driving so crazy out here today. I'm telling you. Now we got one lane turning left, but he decides he's gonna create his own lane. Be careful out here in these notary streets too, y'all. Pack your patience, okay? Especially if you're in the metro city like we are. Pack your patience. Don't be out here acting ugly with these people. All right, I'm trying to get them hurt. NNA is generalization. Tell me what that means. They're saying, welcome, Angela. Nice to meet Mr. Yes, Mr. Jeffrey.
Hey, everybody.
Say hi. Jeffrey is also a notary signing agent. He knows how to do everything. He's still learning apostilles, but you got the crux of it, right?
Yeah, drive you to the office.
Drive me to the office. If you had to do one, would you be able to fill it out? You think you could get through it?
I think I can get through it.
Tell me the process of the apostille. Don't make me look bad.
Well, don't ask me that. You shouldn't ask the question you don't know the answer to.
Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to. Don't make me look bad. What's an apostille? What is it?
It's a document that's getting that needs to be certified that it's a genuine document for, like a birth certificate or something to that effect, and it's got to go to another country, and you got to make sure it's paid. Kimmi can explain that a little bit better. And
come on, what else? What else?
So whatever the documents are, could be a packet of documents, and then you have it certified by the county clerk or what have you, and then you give it back to the client, or sometimes you may have to get it shipped off, and depending on the type of document or what's being documented, you may have to get it requested from another state or something.
Okay. Somebody's showing up and showing out. He better marry to the #1 notary educator. Look, he said, don't ask him nothing else. He better know the answer to something. We've been together this long doing this notary business, okay? All right, let's see what else we got here. So Joy